To prepare a request, log into the Tufts Box website with your Tufts credentials. Click Sign in the left-hand menu. The Sign dashboard will load. Click Request Signature toward the top right of the page. Click the Add File button. From here, you can choose files from Box or upload files from another location, like your desktop. Either way, Box will create a PDF copy of the selected file and the original will remain unchanged. Once your file is selected, a preview will appear. If necessary, you can add more files using the option in the left-hand menu. Once your files are selected, use the panels on the right to build out the details of your request. In the Recipients panel, you'll see yourself, the sender, automatically listed with the Get a Copy role. If necessary, click on your name and change your role to signer or something else. Click the back button to return to the recipient panel. Add other recipients. You can search for people in the Tufts directory or enter non-Tufts email addresses. Multiple people can be added at once. When multiple recipients are listed like this, you can click on Add to add them individually, meaning that each person will have to interact with the request. Or you can check the box next to Add as Recipient Group before clicking Add. In this case, only one of the listed recipients will need to act on the request. Everyone else in the group will get a copy. To keep things simple, we'll only add one recipient here. Once the recipients are added, you can click on them to manage additional options. For example, you can change their role, require SMS authentication, set a password for them, or remove them from the process altogether. By default, recipients will be allowed to act on the form in any random order. To set a specific signing order, turn on the toggle switch and use the number fields to set the order in which you want recipients to act on the form. Drag and drop form fields into your file as needed. We'll start with a name field. Once a field is added, you can click on it to move it or resize it. Clicking on a field also brings up additional options. Make sure each field is assigned to the right recipient. Recipients will only be able to act on fields that were specifically assigned to them. Note that all fields are required by default. If you have a field that you don't want to be required, like an optional checkbox, make sure you turn off the required setting. In the Save Location panel, choose the folder you want to save the completed files and the automatically generated signing log to. It is recommended that you set up dedicated folders for different business processes. For example, if you prepare and send service contracts, you may have a folder dedicated to those. In the Email Notifications panel, you can personalize the subject and body of the email that Box sends to recipients. If you want, turn on the Send Automatic Reminders toggle. When this option is enabled, Box will automatically send reminders to any recipients who haven't acted on the request on days 3, 6, 11, and 16 after it was sent. Regardless of whether or not you enable the automatic reminders, you can send reminders to recipients manually from the Sign dashboard later. Lastly, in the Options panel, set the name of the final signed document. It's a good idea to give the file a unique, specific name. You can also set an expiration date for the request by flipping the toggle switch and indicating how many days you want the request to be available. Finally, you can save the request as a template. We'll be covering the template feature in another video. When you're ready, click Send Request. The request will be sent and recipients will be notified. If you set a specific signing order, recipients will only be notified when it is their turn to act on the request. If you didn't set a specific signing order, all recipients will be notified at once. Back on the Sign dashboard, you should see your request. From here, you can take certain actions, like manually sending reminders to recipients who haven't signed yet, or you can simply check on the status of the request. When all recipients have acted on the request, Box will send an email notification to the sender and all of the recipients. The email will contain a link to view the completed file and the automatically generated signing log in Box.